BodyBags, where horror lies.
I'm Sam. I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags, and this week is Absence of Color. And the movie I picked is none other than the classic Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage. It's a classic. It's probably one of the best H.P. Lovecraft adaptations ever made. Maybe not the best, but it is one of the best. And, well, the story goes that there's this family living out in the middle of nowhere, living pretty good, and then this strange meteor crashed on their land. And, well, over time, it started changing everything, and not for the better, to put it lightly. And the reason I picked this movie for Absence of Color wasn't because the storyline was great, even though it was. It wasn't because the music was the best, even though it was pretty good. I picked this movie because when you're watching this movie, when you see the color, it's this pinkish purplish kind of color, and it's you can tell that it's that, but it's just off, and it's more because it's super bright, and it's like a unnatural, supernatural kind of a thing that you just wouldn't normally see, not for any good reason anyway. So I thought that if you made this movie black and white, that would add more mystery to the film. You see, when you read an H.P. Lovecraft book, or novel, or short, or etc., he never really describes everything 100%. He always uses these words that they do describe the things you're saying. You understand it, but you don't understand it. It sounds strange, but it's true. I mean, he would go out of his way to be like, all of these words, this is what I'm talking about, and you're looking at it like, I still don't understand it. It's like you're describing it, but I still don't get it. And that's what I thought. If you watched Color Out of Space for the very first time in black and white, you would just assume, oh my god, that's a super bright color. That could just be white, or that is a color that no one knows, that it would just destroy the mind. The mind will just boggle it, but then you watch it in color and it's just a pink, purplish kind of color. Not that it's like, oh, but I feel it's more special when you're watching in black and white without the color, because it's more mysterious, it's more unnatural. And that's kind of the thing with black and white movies, is that whenever it's black and white, there's always this mystery, this sometimes gothic, sometimes unnatural, supernatural element that just makes you wonder, what if, or is it real? Well, now here's the thing, there's a difference between rating it colored and rating it black and white. You would think it would be the same, or maybe, slightly this or slightly that. But I think watching it in black and white, because, now given, it's not just the color itself, there's a lot more elements to this movie than just the weirdness of it, if you will. There's this, there's that, there's witchcraft, there's these scenes of ambient forests with the fogs, and just creepiness to it. It's like, it looks really good in black and white. And it's not like you put it on and you think, oh my god, I'm watching this super old movie. No, it's like, you get it, but it feels different. It feels unknown, I guess. So if I had to rate this movie right now, colored, it's pretty good. 7.2, 7.3. It's not that bad. But I would say in black and white, it might be like an 8.5, 8.6. It feels like a better movie because of the unknown and the mystery that it brings. Like, if you already know what it looks like in color without watching it in black and white, then I mean, it just spoils the surprise. But if you watch this movie for the very first time without knowing what it looks like, I think it's going to be a great experience. And I wonder, he probably didn't, but I wonder if the director, when making this movie, ever thought maybe it should be black and white because of X, Y, or Z. I don't know. But I hope it crossed his mind at least. Because I don't think he would have regretted it. It would have been like Mad Max Fury Road. That was pretty good too. But anyways, I'm Sam. I'm your thirsty guy for BodyBags. For for absence of color week, I picked Color Out of Space. Solid movie, but I think it's way better whenever you have the no color option on. When you just have it in black and white, you think you get it, you won't. And I'll see you next week.